Hi, it's Bobby Frank here, and I've been wearing this watch, the Zeroo Time T4 full skeleton tourbillon. It's a really cool watch that retails for under $3,000. It might look a little familiar, kind of like Richard Mille, RM12 perhaps, for maybe $300,000 or $400,000 less than you would pay for that watch. But it's a real pleasure to wear. It's comfortable and it's cool. So let's dig into it. Zeroo calls the watch the Archer. I'm not entirely sure what the inspiration for the name is, but when you hold it up in profile view, it does have a nice contour, and it kind of has the look of a bow being pulled back. So maybe that's the origin of the name, but I can't say for certain. The watch has a tonneau-shaped case that measures 41 millimeters on the short side and 48 millimeters on the long side, which sounds pretty big on paper. But even on my small wrist, which is about 7 inches around, the watch really fits well. It's not overpowering, it doesn't limit the movement of my wrist at all. And even though it's a little big for what I would ordinarily wear, it feels really comfortable having it on. The watch is only about 12.5 millimeters thick, and it's also got a nice contour, so it fits nicely on the natural curve of my wrist. The T4 is lightweight, it's balanced, it feels substantial and solid, but I wouldn't call it weighty or bulky. It's comfortable all the way around. This one has the sporty blue rubber strap, kind of a light blue, and you'll also see blue highlights on the dial and a wrapper around the crown too. There are 24 different color combinations on the T4, including a vibrant green, yellow, red, orange. There's a black and a white one, and the case is also available with the black PVD coating like the one that I'm wearing, or in silver, and a rose gold plated version and a yellow gold plated version too. The rubber strap is secured with the Zero D buckle deployment clasp, which is really secure and solid. You release it by pressing the two buttons on the bottom here, and you'll see that it also has a nice contour to it, so it fits well. I'm not usually a huge fan of rubber straps, especially when it's hot outside, but this one's really comfortable. It never got sticky, never irritated my wrist, and it's been hot, like 100 degrees with 95% humidity for the week or so that I've been wearing it, and I've had no issues whatsoever. So when you look at the watch, you might think Richard Mille, and yeah, there are some similarities, certainly in the lines, the case design, the structural elements that are visible on the dial, and the way the movement is positioned in the case. But it's not really a replica watch. I'd call it a testament to some really solid engineering and some great design work to be able to deliver a watch like this for about $3,000. I mean, seriously, it's a flying tourbillon with no bridges or anything else to obscure the rotation of the cage. And that's pretty amazing for that kind of money. It has dual mainsprings, so it's got a 70+ hour power reserve. It's made of 316L stainless steel. So it's high quality materials, and the movement itself looks beautiful. It's decorated nicely, colorful and interesting, certainly to watch with that mesmerizing rotation of the tourbillon. The T4 has some pretty cool design features too, and obviously the blue strap on this one is complemented by the markers on the dial and on the crown, which I think is a really cool way to tie the whole thing together. You'll find these same elements on all of the other color combinations as well. So if you choose a green one, you'll see the green band and the highlights on the dial and the wrapper on the crown too. The watch has an exhibition case back with sapphire crystals on the top and the bottom. It also has glass on the sides too, so you can really see everything that's going on inside of the watch from all directions, including through the small cutouts that are on the top and bottom of the case itself. With all this glass, light enters into the watch from all sorts of angles, and it does create some interesting reflections that catch your eye in different ways depending on how you look at it. It's also really striking off the wrist too, especially against a white background where you can see and appreciate all the exposed components. Legibility is good. Plus the hour markers and the tips of the hands are painted with lume, so it glows nicely in the dark. So overall, the Zeroo Time T4 Archer is a really nice watch. It's designed and assembled in Japan. It sells for about $3,000. It's available in lots of different colors, and you can get it in the US now. So if you're looking for a watch that makes a bit of a statement, or if you've always just wanted a tourbillon, definitely check this one out. Hope you enjoy.